ONGATET TV, source of knowledge.
Tarikit ko tamanak sokol arawet notok nebo ang'wan kenyitab 2021 ak tinye kamang'unet ale ibaibait chitab Kalenjin ako itagat eng logoiwek chotok chebunu ematunwekab sang kong'etegei ketesiet notok nebo ONGATET TV nesomanu akwane Jepoe Safina. Ngetaune logoiwek eng nwagindo. Marekunen 11 kaitetab biik chekebet somonukwak eng emet notok nebo Misri kosubkei ak nyasutiet nebo garitab maat. Mi barak kaiweisiet eng kiwato nebo emetab Russia ak Ukraine. Kabit chemarget eng ketesiet notok nebo police nebo Lahore eng emet notok nebo Pakistan. Itagat eng logoiwek tugul. Kitaune logoiwek chotok chebo emetab Misri ole kaibet sobonuekwak biik cheite 11 ak ikoten biik chotok cheite 98 kosubkei ak nyasutiet nebo garitab maat nekabit eng murot katam nebo nganaset notok nebo Cairo eng emet notok nebo Misri. Kosubkei ak nyasutiet notok ko kakong'at president nebo emet notok bo Misri Abdel Fattah askarikab luget kotoi chikilisiet nebo chokchinet.
هو ما نعرفش حصل ايه بالظبط. العربيات كلها طلعت على قضيب القطر، ناس كتير ماتت وناس كتير لحد دلوقتي تحت العربيات مش عارفين نطلعها. يعني مش عارفين نقول ايه ولا نتكلم فيه اصلا.
مش عارف يا عم.
Kosubkei ak chemarget notok netesetai eng murot katam nebo emet notok nebo Mozambique komi barak nerekanatet akobo pcheet notok nebo mokornondit ako nguni koite biik 2,600 chekokibete sobonwekwak kong'etegei konam chemarget eng kenyit notok nebo 2017.
I think there's some kind of discrimination going on. These companies hire very few Mozambicans from Cabo Delgado province. Most of the good jobs and money goes to the foreigners and government officials. Even jobs for mechanics and electricians. They don't hire many of us. The war is very complicated. We don't know who these fighters are. They don't show their faces. They don't say why they are fighting. I want to focus on improving myself.
Kakobelis chamait notok nebo Movement Democracy eng emet notok nebo Kefed kosubkei ak lewenisiet nekotestai eng betutab amut. Akot kounotok ko kakomwa kandoindet nebo kibagengeit neterchindos ak serikali anan ko opposition leader Janira Almada kole kakowech bandab tai serikalit ab emonotok.
Like the tourists to come into Cape Verde because Cape Verde depends on the tourism system. If we get no tourists, we get no money, no work for me, no work for the restaurant, no work for the business people.
Despite it being difficult for me to walk, for me, voting is a way to keep the struggle alive for all the women of Cape Verde.
Challenges.
With 3 years of severe drought, the worst of the last 37 years impacted the lives of rural families and the farming sector. Add to that, more than a year of pandemic, and we face the worst economic and social health crisis that Cape Verde has ever experienced. Still, we managed to protect companies, jobs, and protect people's income.
Kakomwa netononjin ripsetab kalyet nebo boror eng emet notok nebo America Jack Sullivan komwachi emet notok nebo Russia kole nyoru kerkonget ngot kobet sabet neki ambassador Kerim eng emonotok nemite korkoret. Kikirat ine eng emet notok nebo Russia akomwaat kole mi ole ngoi sabenyi kosubkei ak miondo notok netinye nebo soromoik.
The situation deteriorated on Friday when we received his blood test, which showed abnormal level of potassium, which is associated with imminent risk of kidney failure and heart issues. So we are indeed very worried. I think the count is in days until his health is likely to give in.
Events are unfolding too quickly and extremely badly. We can no longer wait and adjourn. An extreme situation requires extreme decisions. We are announcing the protest now.
We came as doctors, but it's cruel and monstrous to deny access to a dying patient. We will call the medical unit and try to find out what's going on. We'll keep trying, but at the moment we've done everything we can. We can't do anything else.
Kayai igorta emet notok nebo Germany nebo kobwat biik chotok kikobet sobonwekwak kong'etegei kotoi miondo notok nebo corona eng emonotok. Agoi nguni koite biik 80,000 chotok chekikomeyo kosubkei ak miondo notok nebo corona eng emet notok nebo Germany.
We are tired of the burden of the pandemic and wounded in the fight for the right way forward. Because of that, we need a moment to stop ourselves, a moment apart from daily politics, a moment that allows us to take a look at the human cost of the tragedy of the pandemic.
Experience corona fatigue after 12 months of the virus. I appeal to all of you, persevere. It depends on all of us. Nobody can bring back my husband. But everyone is worth it so he or she does not have to suffer like my husband or the other 80,000 dead.
Kagomwa ofisaekab police eng emet notok nebo Pakistan kole mi eunekab kibagengeitab TLP ofisaekab police lau chekokimasta eng betutab amut. Kotaige chemarget eng komasta notok nebo Lahore ye kongibokchi ketesiet notok nebo police biik chotok chenamu eun eng kibagengeit notok nebo TLP.
The police straight away started shelling and fired bullets directly at us. Our boys were injured. Some got bullets in the chest. Some got shot in the head.
They fired directly at us and threw acid water. Some men had their chest burned, others their back, face or body.
We told the police we neither have weapons nor are we terrorists, but they started firing on us and used tear gas. Many supporters died and those who were killed had one slogan: "O Prophet, we are here for you. Expel the French ambassador and cut off relations with France."
Mibara kaiweshet eng kiwato notok nebo emet notok nebo Russia ak Ukraine kosubkei ak chemarget notok nebo bororiondit netesetai. Kagomwa emet notok nebo Russia kole kakoyakta ofisaekchwak cheite 100,000 koityi kiwato inotok asikobit koisto terchinoshek cheimuch kokon asenet eng kiwato inotok.
Я с 19 года здесь.
I have lived here since 2019. I used to live in Orlivka, but I had to flee because of my political views. It has been quiet these last 2 days, but this is the second night in a row my son wakes in the middle of the night screaming.
They have been shooting recently. Everyone waits, but nobody knows how the negotiations will end.
The breakdown in the current ceasefire was fairly predictable because the sides weren't negotiating in good faith. They'd stopped negotiating in good faith probably in about October, and they'd reached the point where they were, instead of trying to find common ground, they were deliberately putting forth proposals that they knew would annoy the other side or that they knew would be non-starters. And once that starts to happen, then you know that the breakdown of the ceasefire is only it's only a matter of time.
Russia
Logoiwek chotok chebunu kiwato nebo Russia ak Ukraine kasaindetab Kalenjin kokakoit let nebo logoiwekab emotinwekab sang kongetege ketesiet notok nebo ONGATET TV nekasomanwa kwane Jepoe Safina amagun kembout nemie.